Hello, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? This is Zip of RageQuitTV, gonna be casting a game between WhiteRa, who spawns as the red Protoss, and Liquid's TLO spawning as the blue Zerg, and oh man, has TLO been playing a lot of Zerg lately. He was kind of saying it was gonna be like a 50-50 thing. He was just trying Zerg out again as he was playing Terran, and then he realized just how good he is versus, well, just as Zerg. I think he's a much better Zerg than a Terran player. Even though he's known for his creativity, well, it still shines with his Zerg play somehow. Even though people kind of only have two paths, two playstyles with Zerg, TLO finds a way to make it interesting and goes a completely different route. He is not known for his solid play. He is known for his creativity and strategical moves. And, well, he just kind of makes his opponent play the game he wants them to play, and his opponent's hopefully not accustomed to that, because that's when TLO will shine. If TLO tries to engage WhiteRa in a standard game, I think WhiteRa would have the upper hand, but if he forces WhiteRa to play his game, well, anything can happen then. We do have TLO just getting more and more drones right now as well. He may go for a hatch first. TLO, like I said, doesn't play to the meta. Won't do anything. I mean, he may just go for a hatch first right here. There goes the drone. Wants to go down. WhiteRa with his probe scout. Gonna be coming. Is he gonna get in time to block this? No! TLO is just going out to scout as he does throw down his spawning pool. So he is not gonna be going for a hatch first. WhiteRa is gonna go for it, fast expand or die trying. He loves this Forge FE against Zerg, and well, so do many players such as Naniwa. The 3-gate expand's kind of dying out, and here comes the Forge fast expand, as that is the most common build in PvZ. And WhiteRa has a little, well, I guess that's not too odd. He's going to put a Forge right here as maybe a 7x or another gateway, then put something back here and kind of get a wall off to his Nexus and do a little bit of SimCity that way. It will be vulnerable to any type of roach play, but TLO, he doesn't have his gas just yet, so I doubt he is going to be going for that. He wants to get that expansion up. He's at 14 supply. That spawning pool does finish. And he starts his queen, and then we will see a hatch probably within the next 3 drones. So he's built one, so maybe in the next 2 drones he'll get his hatch up. While he is scouting, WhiteRa sees this Forge going up, sees it already up. Now he sees the one cannon, and maybe WhiteRa isn't going to do that SimCity. He may just be walling off straight away, and TLO building a hatch, or trying to, and there it goes. Did WhiteRa see that? Yes, he did. He knows the hatch is coming, and that is behind the cannon line. And that will force WhiteRa to build another cannon. That cannon may complete, then TLO can cancel this hatch, and it will cost WhiteRa more to build this extra cannon. What he is doing is he is going to be delaying the cybernetics core, most likely. That photon cannon is going up. TLO is getting a few lings out, and, well, he wants to get his natural up as the drone is waiting there. And we have 2 lings right here, snuck past this one cannon somehow. Gonna start going on this one cannon. If they take this cannon out, this is gonna be huge, and WhiteRa could be in a lot of trouble. But the cannon looks like it will be completed. Will the lings take it out? It does not look like they will. Man, did they get close. WhiteRa trying to pull his ling away, cancel the one hatch. It is gonna be moving it back, possibly. But TLO does force that one cannon out of WhiteRa. He does go for his natural right now. That natural is way behind WhiteRa's. And I'm kind of curious what TLO is going to be doing. He's already kind of started making WhiteRa play his game. He's going to try to take up that one probe. That was some cute hold position micro, so they both hit it. But it doesn't look like it is going to be enough, as that probe is going to be getting away. And the lings decide to turn around. We don't have that drone anymore. It did go down to the probe and maybe the cannon. No, the cannon just has 2, so it went down to the probe, and TLO going to be throwing down a macro hatch right away. And this could be signs of super early, well, not super early aggression because he's already put it on, but just a lot of aggression, or he may just be using this to get that drone count up super fast, because his hatch was behind WhiteRa's Nexus. As you see, his Nexus is already done. The hatch not quite done. But with this one, he is going to be able to produce drones at double time. Get that drone count up extra fast, or maybe just mass lings, but I don't think he'd be doing that because he has forced WhiteRa to put a little bit extra in his defense. We do have TLO going to be working away on those rocks, but 2 lings, that would take ages for those rocks to go down. He does have this one queen, decides to use 2 tumors, and is going to be expanding his creep as fast as possible. Decided not to inject for whatever reason. This queen, though, is sitting back and injecting, and TLO is very low on money, so maybe that is why he knew he couldn't really keep up with all that extra lava until he gets a few more turns. So he's going to start that creep spread very quickly. That one probe is going to come in, sees that macro hatch, and this will WhiteRa maybe a little bit odd. Maybe thinking, wait, what are you doing with that super fast macro hatch? That's something I haven't seen before, and he may not know how to react. Do I build more defense, or do I build a lot more econ? He is going to go for 2 gases, does have a robo on the way, so this is a 1-gate robo. And looks like a zealot and a stalker will be coming. Will TLO be able to hold this off easily? He does have 2 queens, so yes, he will be able to. As long as that other queen does pop out in time, there goes that 3rd queen. And here we go. This stalker is actually in the danger zone, could get taken out. But it looks like TLO is trying to surround it with his queens, does not succeed. The stalker does get out. Now the zealot going to go in to this middle line, and TLO trying to micro those drones away, gets 1 away. And, well, loses 1, but that's not that bad for killing a zealot. We do have warp gates now just about done. It should finish around 8:30. And WhiteRa, he's only at 1 gate. Now going to go for, well, there's going to be 2 gates. And this is 3 gates, 4 gates, 5 gates. Oh, man. WhiteRa is putting on all the gates now. Does have that robo facility up. Maybe going for some type of warp prism play. This one stalker trying to get back as the Lings do chase it, but the Lings turn around. And it looks like TLO, he has caught back up in the econ. 44 drones to 46 probes. But going into this army tab, you can see that TLO, well, I guess he has kind of an equal army. 850 minerals, 200 minerals, and 225 gas. The supply is in TLO's favor, but we do have a robo facility coming out from WhiteRa. And Colossus going to be very hard to deal with his mass lings. He is getting a baneling's nest, is morphing up to a lair, so he may go into baneling drops. But I mean, lings just don't do that well against Colossus. I don't care how many lings you have. Colossus, with a few sentries, or at least just any type of buffer, will beat ling play. So TLO is going to have to be doing something, maybe some super drops, I don't know. We do have WhiteRa going to be taking out these destructible rocks at this gold base. This pylon is just now completing. We do have an overlord just on this high ground. WhiteRa again with a lot of gates, just 5. Maybe that's not a lot, but he does have a Colossus out on the way, along with getting +1 armor. Does he have +1 attack already? Yes, he does. TLO, his upgrades, nothing. But he is going for that Ventral Sax upgrade. That does take longer than Overlord speed, so he starts that first. He is going for a +1 melee attack, so he's going to keep on going with this Ling pressure as that Observer does come, and TLO with all the good injects. And now he's going to go for his +1 armor as well, try to catch up on upgrades. But again, WhiteRa does have Colossus out, and TLO, he's going to work a magic to take those Colossus out. He is getting a infestation pit, so maybe he's going to neuroparasite that Colossus. We do have an Observer flying overhead. And keep in mind, these games were played sometime in December, so this is after patch 1.4. So those infestors don't have the full neuroparasite range as they used to. They used to have 9, now they only have 7, while Colossus has 9. So, well, you can neuroparasite Colossus, but your infestor's going to be up close and personal and can easily get taken out. +1 armor just about done for WhiteRa. He is getting his Twilight Council. He does love Archons and High Templars, and he's not one player to mass Colossus. He likes about 4 to 5 Colossus at most, and then he starts going into the High Templar route for Storm. And TLO, well, he's got his infestation bit up, getting pathogen glands. TLO is just about done with 1-1. WhiteRa is finished with his armor, has not started +2 upgrades just yet. TLO behind in the supply, 84 to 116, and now he's going to be re-injecting that Ventral Sax, now just completing, and TLO is double expanding, but WhiteRa has just taken the gold base, so TLO again has to make something happen with this Overlord dropped. He will be doing some damage, has some banelings in this one. Going to the Wookie's kill count, you can see TLO has killed just 1 probe. It is 67 to 49. TLO behind in the econ. Has a few lings here just watching where the army is, trying to put WhiteRa's focus in this one area, while TLO does go in here with banelings and lings. Maybe he's going to use the lings to kind of trap the probes, hoping WhiteRa doesn't do any mineral walking, and then his banelings can get some good hits. And here we go, and the baneling's going to be, lings going to be dropping, and now the baneling's going to go over to the natural. And WhiteRa is pulling his forces, but man, all his probes are at the snatch of this Baneling hit could be devastating. And here it goes, the Banelings are going to be coming while TLO try to go into this gold, it looks like. And there we go, some Banelings being dropped on those probes. And over here we have, no, the probes do turn away. But WhiteRa did lose about 12 probes. And this Colossus can see the Overlord, so the Baneling's not safe in this one. And the probe's still not coming back. He's got to drop these Banelings, but it just goes down. And here we go, another Baneling going to be dropped. And boom, there we go, more probes down. 61 probes, 258 drones, 16 workers have died. We have more drops coming in from WhiteRa. Not WhiteRa, TLO. TLO is just doing drops left and right, has a lot of lings over to attack this gold base. But WhiteRa has plenty of units there just waiting. Maybe he's going to morph Banelings and do more and more drops. More drops trying to come down, but Colossus are fairly spread out. But now they have left this gold base. We do have Banelings morphing in, and WhiteRa is moving back to defend this gold base. TLO has everything back here. He has more, and Infestors, not more Banelings. Infestors now in these drops, so he will be doing Infestor drops. And now TLO gearing up to do a drop on this gold base, just trying to put WhiteRa's focus in every place at once. But where are these Infestors going? They are going away to do drops. I thought they were going to try to Neuroparasite, but no, it does not look like it. And uh-oh, these Infestors gonna be going down, and TLO in a lot of danger. And there we go. There goes the GG. WhiteRa gonna be taking that game. And well, he has just not got out of it just yet. But man, was that a commanding win for WhiteRa. It's a little bit odd, but hey, you have it there. And I think I will be casting the rest of these games, so stay tuned.